Okay. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Yay. It's so good to see everybody's faces. Well, the two of you, Anjali and Mandy. How's everybody feeling today? I can't wait to share, for everyone to share. See, we're missing David, Autumn, and Jed. Okay. Well, we are recording. It feels really good to be here on the screen with you guys. I'd love to just go ahead and start the call with some celebrations. Anything that comes up is perfectly fine to voice. Let's go ahead and start with Eric.
Hello. Yeah. So my win, besides getting through the cleanse and really having all the experiences that I got through it, my big win of the week was, really committing to putting on that Reiki healing, group Reiki healing experience, and yeah, I had to overcome a lot of shyness and doubt, and when the Gather Encinitas Yoga Studio sent the confirmation email, I was really hesitant, and I was thinking about just making up an excuse and being, and then just be like, oh, no one's gonna come. Who am I? All that type of stuff, and limiting beliefs. And I overcame it, and I said, yeah, this is the time I would like. I'm confirming for this date, and yeah, that's it. Now I'm committed. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to get the word out and stuff. Like I said, that are local are invited. It's up to like maybe 10 people plus or minus a couple. Yeah, so I'm really excited that I did take that leap, because I think this is the beginning of a lot of things in my life by me taking a leap like this. So it's a big deal. So yeah.
Congrats. That's so amazing, Eric. You really made a lot of movement. I know your business and in showing up and serving in the world is really important for you to blossom, specifically now. So we're super excited. What's the date on the event?
March 25th at 7:30 p.m.
Okay, great. Amazing. Great. Well, thank you so much, Eric, for sharing that. And I know that this journey was a little bit, you had a few struggles, and it's all worth it in the end.
Yep. I'm glad I'm still in it. I'm glad I haven't, quit or anything. So that's exciting. I'm making strides and doing what I can do. And thank you for your mentorship as well as the support from the rest of you. Definitely means a lot.
Awesome. The Vedic wisdom is working. Awesome. Okay. Mandy, how are you, dear?
I am doing well. Good morning, everyone. I think the biggest challenge, or excuse me, win for me has just been the clarity that I have been experiencing. And I was really fighting some depression before I started this cleanse, and to just kind of feel that shake off a bit feels really good. So that's been a huge win for me. And I just feel some some giant transitions happening in my life. I'm still kind of piecing it all together and figuring it all out. So when it all comes together, I'll share. But it's pretty huge, for sure. A complete shift on all fronts. So other than my relationship, that's always very solid. So yeah, it's a sweet spot to be in, for sure.
So you're feeling like this cleanse helped kind of fester that and allow that to blossom a little bit more into like a reality that might be happening.
Yeah. Yeah. It just kind of felt like I was wearing this really old, heavy shell. And just through the clarity, I just feel like it's just like unrobing, if you will, this shell, this breakthrough. So yeah, it's really, really good. Went
Amazing.
on a couple long walks with my dogs, and it's finally kind of warming up here. So it's really nice to just kind of have this clarity. I can't even really describe it as anything other than that.
Yeah, and it's like you don't even need to describe it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like just to have that clarity is like so profound.
Surely it is.
Beautiful.
Well, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Anjali, do you want to share any celebrations or wins?
Celebrations or wins? I mean, I don't know if I have any. I just want to share how much I've loved being a part of everyone else's process. I obviously went through this as a participant. Would that be the word? Cleanser. And it's been amazing being on the other side, and I asked Jenny to help because I want to run these cleanses on my own, and I've learned so much, and I feel so connected to each one of you, and it's just been a blast, and I've learned so much. That's my win. Thanks for allowing me to learn, Jenny, and all of you. I'm like cut off. Yeah, it's been, if I wasn't on vacation for half the time, I I would have enjoyed more like um doing the cleanse more with you, but it's been challenging being here. No complaints, but but yeah, it's been an absolute blast, and thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you
That's
so much, Anjali.
yeah.
Adam, there you are with your wild Zoom login name.
Yep, that's me. Yeah, so let's see, wins from this week. I did most of the 40-minute meditations, which felt really good to stretch myself in that way, and hosted my first event on Friday night with last minute full moon ceremony that allowed me to get into that exciting mode of creation. I kind of got the idea on Friday to do it Friday night because I realized that's when the full moon was. And initially I didn't think I could pull it off because it was too last minute. And I just kind of broke through that, limiting um, belief on that, and hosted it. And it was great. Everyone had a great time. And the wheels are in motion for this other event that I'm going to do next Saturday. So I'm just kind of, witnessing that part of me that kind of wants to like pull back and not do it, but committing to doing it anyways, because I know that despite my worries, it'll be really good. So that's a big win. And then just overall, feeling really good about adopting this new lifestyle. I just feel so much cleaner and healthier. I've definitely, slimmed down some, and just feeling, yeah, just overall, just a lot cleaner in my body and mind after going through the whole detox of the news and podcasts and music and everything else. Has been really cool. And I'm really interested in sticking with a lot of these practices for healthy eating and otherwise moving forward.
Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, that's great, Adam. I'm so excited about your events as well and how seriously you took everything. It was really, really beautiful to see really get the full effect, to go all in. And I really value that and honor that within you.
Yeah, it was good. Glad I, did it like that.
Awesome. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Right. All right. So let's see. I just want to check the time. It's 10:11. Okay. So today I want to do just two things that I think will be powerful for everyone who listens to the recording and is here and live today. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up my screen here. Oops, not live on Facebook. No, that's not what we want. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh. Just a second. And here we go. Okay. All right. Congrats. You did it. Woo. I hope it was great. Let's talk a little bit about what happened. So you did it. You reduced grains, most sugars, dairy, meat, drugs. Drugs and alcohol. I like just that it says drugs. Add on meditation routine for 4 weeks. You did that. No music, podcast, Audible, or social media. You practiced Abhyanga, which is an amazing Ayurvedic oil massage. You did spiritual reading. Hopefully you all got through more book reading than you have before. We did enemas. We drank lemon ginger water and so many more other cocktails, mocktails. And you really lived an Ayurvedic lifestyle for 28 days. You really did. You really taught yourself how to practice these ancient techniques on yourself. And that's really what it is. You can read about Ayurveda and study and learn about all the gunas and the rasas, and that's beautiful. But what really matters is when you actually start practicing it on yourself and you start to feel the benefits of drinking lemon ginger water. You start to feel the benefits of, no media is not really in the Vedic text, but I'm sure back then they weren't intaking as much media as we do. You get to see the benefits of massaging your body before bed. You get to see the benefits of enemas. Like, how many of you had great responses after the enema? It was like, wow, I felt like I cleansed myself. I felt like I got rid of things. And so that's really what this is about. And it's so powerful. So you can bring in the new, like what Mandy's speaking about. She's feeling something coming up. She's feeling this huge shift and transformation that wants to come out. And it's like, maybe that wouldn't be as abundant right now if you didn't do this. So we have to shed to make room for the new. It's science. Like, you can't fit it all in the circle. You can't keep all the same junk and bring in more stuff. You have to really release and get stuff out of your realm, like spring cleaning. And so we're about to come into spring. We have a few weeks. And so you really just got ahead of the game here by spring cleaning. And if I were you, just to take this up another notch this week, since we're kind of integrating the experience, I would even see if you could clean your house, kind of get rid of things, go through just one drawer in your house and just clean it and clear it. And so we can just continue to make space to bring in the new. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit more today. All three of you have things that are coming to the surface. Eric's about to jump into his Reiki facilitation and service. Adam's embarking on his new entrepreneurial projects. Whatever Mandy's bubbling up, it's something. And we're going to just give that a little bit of space and love and compassion today. Or whatever it is you want to bring to the surface. It might not be that. It might be your health routine and whatever you want to talk about. But I think that the journal activity today will just be nice and powerful for you to just kind of remember what it is is really important for you and what you want to step into. So you'll want to get your journal out, and I'm just going to ask you a question. So the question says, what is your vision for life? Write it in the present tense. Imagine yourself in 5 years from now. So I picked the number 5 because I think it's a good number. It's It's not like 20 years from now, it's not 1 year from now, but a lot can happen in 5 years that we can really just aspire and allow God to take over. That's one thing that I think is super important is we let Lakshmi, we let Ganesha, we let that divine essence, that God take over what it is we truly desire. So when I say write it in the present tense, I really want you to take that seriously when you write this. We're going to go through all of the categories. So you're going to start with your environment. So you'll just write about you can start with environment. I am living, and some of the stuff you might not know, and that's totally okay. You can even write, I really have no idea. And I have no idea at this point, but it would be nice to be living somewhere that has trees and ocean, or maybe somewhere that has mountains that I can ski on. You don't have to be super specific, but you can at least be get like something that feels good, something that feels home, something that feels like you would thrive, something that feels special. So we'll start with the environment. And really remember, all of you writers, please write this in the present tense, because that helps a lot. So I have here all the categories. I have the environment, the people you're around, your career, your finances, and the feelings. Most of all, the feelings that you want to be experiencing. And when I say career, it doesn't necessarily mean, what you do to make money, but what your service is in the world. So I'm going to give you all I'm going to give us some time to do this. Just remember that present tense is really important for this. So I am, it's already happened. It's already done. All right, just checking in on everybody to see how they're doing. You guys are doing. Eric and Adam, are you still working or?
I'm still working.
Okay,
Are we just doing the environment only, or we're doing all of them?
we're doing all of them.
Okay, then I'm still working.
Okay. Adam, where are you at?
I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. Mandy, you're done. I can tell Mandy's done. Yeah. Okay. Anjali, you're done. Okay. Eric, we'll give you another minute. And if you can't finish, that's okay. You can work on it later. Okay, well, Eric's finishing or whatever, wherever he's at with it, totally fine wherever you're at with it. Let's go ahead and share a little bit. If that seems a little scary, uncomfortable for you. I had a little realization during mine that I'm experiencing a lot of what I desire already, which is quite nice to write down. So I'm wondering if some of you are already experiencing it as well. And I hope that's the case. Let's go ahead and start with Mandy. She got done really quick. Let's see what she's got.
Oh goodness. So just like a little blurt from each, is that?
Yeah, you can read it to us.
Okay. For my environment, I ideally would like to be living someplace near trees and ocean. I was already writing that down when you said that. I actually laughed when you said that. And then as far as people around me, I kind of name that as community. I surround myself with people, like-minded people in a small community. People, my core group of friends are connected to the earth, spiritual people, and yeah, I'll leave that out. My career, I am working a job that is challenging, non-traditional, that provides me and my family the lifestyle we want to live. Finances, and we have a savings, strong investments to grow our wealth, changing the dynamics of our family tree. Feelings, I am happy and healthy. I continue to live the Ayurvedic lifestyle with daily meditation, cleansing twice a year, and I continue to prioritize my self-care. I continue to fast for 16 or 17 hours overnight and eat maybe 2 to 3 meals a day. That's been a really powerful realization for me. My body really enjoys that, for sure.
Beautiful. Yes, I love all that.
Some other things in there, but it's just,
that's for you.
yeah.
Let's see. Eric, do you want to share? Or sorry, you're still working. How about Adam?
Sure. So I'm living by the beach with a view of the ocean in a place like Encinitas or in Encinitas. I have a spacious and beautiful home for me and my family, and I live in a peaceful, high vibe neighborhood. I'm around my beautiful and amazing wife, and children. I have an amazing group of friends comprised of heart-centered and successful entrepreneurs and spiritual seekers. I have a core group of friends who I see on a regular basis, a few surf buddies who are always positive, fun, and supportive. I'm feeling a lot of joy because I'm so grateful for such an amazing and blessed life. I'm feeling a lot of inner peace and harmony because my life is in such a good balance. And I've dealt with a lot of my worries and practices have all been effective at clearing out negative mental patterns. I'm running a coaching and personal development organization that is having a massive impact on so many lives because I've hired and trained and empowered so many coaches.
Mm.
I am experiencing incredible abundance because my business is thriving and I'm surrounded by everything that I'd ever need or want. And I'm living mindfully enough to slow down and enjoy it.
Mm. Mm. Beautiful. Love that. Love all the high vibe people and surfer friends and amazing. Amazing. Awesome.
You know, not too different from where I'm at right now, but it's a great place to build from.
Yeah. That's what we can reflect on during this exercise is like, wow, we're actually living, what we've always wanted, right? Or desired. Not with everything, right? But it's quite incredible to think back on. How about you, Anjali?
I am living near the beach. I'm growing my own food. I'm living Ayurvedic lifestyle. I feel alive, energized, grounded, creative, passionate, present, and connected. I'm surrounded by like-minded people that I love. I feel seen, heard, and loved and safe to show up authentically 100% of the time. I'm running my own business that is thriving. I'm making 6 figures. I am debt free. I get to have fun, be creative, and give to others on a regular basis. I'm traveling the world. I am ecstatic about living this life. What a gift. I am so grateful.
Wow. Yeah, I feel like you were really living that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I like it. Yes. That's where it really happens is when you feel it, when you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
because if you guys are familiar with Joe Dispenza, he has this thing called a mind movie where you live your future, but you're feeling the emotions associated with it so much that it's like you can smell it, you can taste what's happening, you can feel the whatever you're wearing in that moment. And that's where when you link those like five senses into like your future projections, that's when like things start to really happen. So it's like you're envisioning yourself traveling, smelling the aromas of the South American cuisine or something like that. And so you're really getting into like the beauty and the five senses, kind of like Ayurveda, as we can do this in our projections. Is this 28-day cleanse rolls into the Ayurvedic Evolve Life Mastery course, and we're going to be speaking so much about the five senses in the next 5 months. So I like to bring that into this mastery work as well. Eric, how are you? Are you feeling like you want to share or?
I'm done now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I am living in a more nature surrounded environment up on a hill overlooking the ocean.
Ooh.
I have the flexibility to move around if I choose. Having already reconciled or separated from my partner, I now align myself with
Mhm.
and attract people who are supportive and loving. I am there for my kids no matter what. I'm a very supportive and loving dad. My kids look up to me. I am a healer and a guide to others. I also do photography for fun on the side. I feel independent, empowered, confident, and confident. I am I financially can support myself and my kids if need be. I do live humbly at or beneath my means, using my resources instead to support my career in serving others. I really have found true happiness and fulfillment. I am feeling content.
Beautiful. I love that. I like that you want to live up on a hill overlooking. Everybody wants to live next to the ocean in this group. No mountain people here. Is everyone okay if I share mine? I'm really feeling like sharing today, if that's okay. Okay. I am living very sustainable. I am pooping in a composting toilet. I am living in a home that I've built. I'm living in a home that has big, bright windows and a big outdoor space for friends to gather. I have and share a giant garden with loved ones around me. I am living somewhere beautiful with good community. I am around a close group of friends and family that I can be vulnerable and real with. I have these solid group of girlfriends. I can pop over to a good friend's house, no problem. I love the people I work with. I'm around high vibe, positive, and compassionate people who care about the earth and the truth. I am helping people with Ayurveda, food, healing the earth, addictions, health and wellness. I am in full trust with money and give it all to God. I am joyful, clear, grounded, confident, healthy, happy, sad, empowered, and funny. I am content and peaceful even during unrest. And that's my share. I just wanted to share that with you all. Wow, it feels so nice to hear everybody's shares because I'm just so like sure that all of that's already in the plan for everybody. Can everybody like feel that a little bit themselves that like, yeah, it doesn't have to be so hard. Like it's, and just to release what you wrote down of like giving it all away, just giving it up. Like this, I'm not going to grasp this. I'm just going to let it, however it wants to flow. I let it go. I let it flow. I let it be and manifest how it wants. So I feel that for everyone here on the call and everybody who's going to listen to the recording. I hope you can do this exercise too. Okay, perfect. We've got time. So Mandy already hit a little bit on what she wants to do, what she specifically wanted to do to keep up with her plan, to keep up with this lifestyle that she lived for the past 28 days. I'd love, and Adam kind of hit on it, but I'd love if you could just pick out 2 or 3 things during the cleanse or the process that you felt like this is really a game changer for me. This is really something I want to continue doing. What is it? Some of the things you might have not resonated so much, like Abhyanga, or some of the things they might have just not worked as well for you. So I'm wondering what are those things, and just voicing what are those 2 or 3 things that you want to continue doing, and how are you going to do that? So Mandy, do you want to start? Because you already said yours, but how are you going to tell us the 3 things, and then how do you plan on staying in relationship with those?
So I actually thought about this just yesterday with like, I did a little ceremony just to close out the cleanse and also just kind of figure out how I want to keep things that I've learned through this, in my future. And 4 big things came up for me: daily meditation, daily activity, doing something sort of, something. I'd like to, of course, stick with the 16 8-hour fast for me. And then I think that twice a year I would like to do the 28-day cleanse, or at least like an extended amount of the khichdi.
Mono diet.
Yeah, for like a weekend or, some extended time, just to kind of regain that respect with food that I lost for a bit. And just, I think that for my meditation, just creating a space where I can go every single day and, take that time to heal and prioritize my self-care. staying active is just a matter of kicking myself in the ass to get going sometimes, and remembering how good it makes me feel, for sure.
Yes. Beautiful. Mm. So I saw Adam yesterday, and he was told me he was having dreams about pizzas, and I don't know what else he said, but it was really funny when I saw him. He was having fantasies about pizzas and all this stuff. And I just want to share that that is completely normal, just to be really mindful of the way you navigate in in this next week. That's why I have this call at the end afterward, because I just want to really put the importance on integrating the experience. Because we can just go back to normal really quickly, and you'll feel it. It's going to happen somewhat. You are going to jump back onto media. You're going to be, all of a sudden, 2-3 days from now, you're going to be doing all the things that you were doing before this. So I just would ask you if there's a way that you can really keep what you liked and try to continue doing that. And then also just being really mindful with, like, okay, do I want to listen to 3 podcasts a day? Is that really necessary for the evolution of my personal development? Is that really necessary for my nervous system and my health? Do I need to know everything all the time? It's like, in making those podcasts and in whatever it is, that YouTube videos or whatever it is, just allowing that to be a sacred time for yourself. Hey, I really want to learn how to do this, or I'm interested in this. Let me make that a sacred time for myself. And so just to be mindful as how you start to bring things back into your life, because so easily we could just kind of fall back into everything, and kind of quickly things can start becoming foggy and messy again up there. And so just to remember, like, there's a way to do this easily and gracefully. And that can even be in the chat box, because we'll stay connected. Hey, I'm really proud of myself today. I did a 40-minute meditation after this, or hey, so just reaching out, staying connected. And I think that's really important, because we all understand what we just went through. It was like a big, hard process, and really beautiful, and lots of challenges, and community can really be important to continue on. So sharing that. How about you, Eric? What is it you want to stick with?
First, like for my breakfast, I really resonated with just having like some type of juice only type
Mm,
mixture, or like
mhm.
a adaptogenic latte or something.
Yeah.
Because as I've learned that most of the time in my life, I wasn't hungry. I wasn't truly hungry in the morning, but yet I would force food down my throat, thinking that was what I was supposed to do, because I heard that breakfast was the most important meal of the day. But doing this cleanse, I realized that for my specific body, it's better that I juice it in the morning, or even sometimes fast it, depending on
Mhm.
how I feel. And then I have my bigger lunch and then my more modest dinner. So yeah, so I'm gonna stay on that. And then I also, once a month, I'm gonna do an enema, just because I had a
Yeah.
very profound experience with it. And I know when I had that reflection about, man, Eric, you really are holding on to a lot of stuff. I know that I'm going to need to do this more regularly, and I think it's really going to help me. So I'm going to stick with that. And then let's see what other, besides, really being mindful of my nutritional aspect, not going crazy. I'm only going to be on social media when I really have to. Like when I put my apps back on my phone, I only put my Facebook and my Instagram. I am not going back to TikTok. I am not going back to some of the other things that I was more addicted to. Those are gone. I'm not doing that.
Good.
But because I want to get my name out there and connect with my new friends and everything else, I do need to have some social media, presence. But it's definitely going to be much less than what I'm going to be more mindful of it. So yeah.
Good, Eric. Yeah. I think that's important. Yeah. TikTok is not in your best it's not for the best of you.
Nope.
And something with you, Mandy, as well. You know what's really good to do is just schedule in your whole year calendar of when you're going to do your cleanses. So if you schedule that in your Google calendar, like, okay, this is you know, spring starts, I'm going to do a cleanse. So the next one for you could be, when does summer start? What date is that? So you could do a spring to summer cleanse next. And then you could do a fall cleanse and a winter, and you just have that scheduled in so you're prepared for it and you can look forward to it. And it just kind of becomes part of your life, you know, like, oh, I transition with the seasons. That's how I align myself. I have a friend who, I just wanted to share how cool this is, but she lives her days. Her name's Maddie, and she lives her days by the chakra colors. So Monday, she starts with the root chakra and she lives her whole day in alignment with the root chakra. And she eats those certain colors of the root chakra, and then the next day. And so she ends her week on Sunday at the crown chakra. And she just lives like that. And so I just think that's so amazing. And so you can do that. We can do that too if we keep up with it, you know, like, hey, I cleanse every season. And you just schedule that and let that be part of your lifestyle. I think that's great. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit. You could do that today and schedule it if you want. Okay, Adam.
Yeah. Want to stick with the clean whole food. That feels really good, and I've gone into a good rhythm with shopping and cooking and all that stuff.
Good.
Want to keep up with the evening meditations. That feels
Yeah.
really good to have
Mhm.
that back in. Less music, little to zero news, and very limited social media. Like, I haven't missed any of it. And even with my minimal news intake before, a lot of that negativity and bad vibes is coming through. So I'd rather just kind of not deal with it. And no caffeine. I don't really have any interest in going back to regular coffee.
Yeah.
Stick with my decaf.
Awesome. That's so amazing. Especially Adam, because you and I'm just hope you don't mind me sharing this, but you've just battled anxiety for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just to make that shift, that you don't really need that.
Nope. Not necessary.
Not necessary. I love that. I love everybody's things that they're choosing. It's funny how the media is such a thing that's really is powerful. Mandy, how are you doing with your yerba mate? She loved yerba mate. Loves it.
I did love it. If I could have taken it straight to the vein, I would have. I haven't had any caffeine at all since the beginning of February. So that's when you were saying that, Adam, I was shaking my head. Yes, I have completely cut out caffeine out of my system. We'll see when kidding season rolls around and I'm up like some crazy hours of the night to help
Yeah.
goat's birth. But yeah, I have completely cut it out. The lemon ginger tea is like, I crave it now in the morning. It's like the first thing I want for sure. So yeah, completely cut it out. I never drink coffee. I haven't drank coffee in years. So yeah, I think that's a huge part of it too. It also helps with my anxiety. I can feel I guess there was one day that I had a cup of mate when I didn't sleep very well. And I could feel it. I could feel like the jitteriness, like this underlying jittery in my body for that day. So yeah, cut it out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's so amazing how the we have this vital energy source within us. If we just allow it to come out, if we allow it to be there and we don't suppress, you know, we don't put band-aids on it, right? With the caffeine. It's amazing. Ah, love it. Anjali, was there anything that you felt like you came up for you again that you were like, oh yeah, that even though you're not fully 100% in, was there anything that came up for you that was like, oh yeah, I want to continue doing that? Or
Always, it's just like the importance of meditation, and for sure the meditation at night.
Mm,
Before I came on this trip, I was like getting really good with my evening routine. I know I talked to you about that, Jenny, and like I would like get to the point where I was craving meditation before bed and legs up the wall and all the things. And yeah, it's just all gone to shit since I've been vacationing for 2 weeks now. But really looking forward to getting back into Abhyanga on a regular basis. I remember when I went through the cleanse, I was doing it a lot. And then I think when my like bottle of oil ran out, I just kind of stopped. And then I got a new one, but I wasn't doing it very regularly. And then you just gifted me another new one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, I guess, just in general, like more consistency with my evening routine, meditation, Abhyanga, even if it's just once a week. Um, yeah, getting back into those things. Those are the two big ones for sure. And hearing you all talk about coffee, I'm like, what am I? I've been drinking it when I've been on vacation because the person I'm here with is like coffee every day too. So we've just been in that flow together. But I'm ready for something new and different and creative. I've been like feeling called to maybe play with some matcha when I get back because I'm like kind of over cacao.
yeah,
So, matcha and mushrooms, maybe. We'll see.
matcha and mushrooms. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, so beautiful to hear all your shares and to just really see and feel everything come full circle with everyone. And just it feels like yesterday we started this. I'm sure the people cleansing were like, not for me, but it it was only 2020. Well, today, yeah, 30 days ago. So I just want to share how much it means to me that you all showed up and did all this work. Everyone listening to the recording as well. It just takes a lot of courage to do something like this. People are really resistant to this type of work in this world. And when you can slow down and say no and really devote your some self-care routine on another level, there's really big changes that can happen and occur. So everything that you read to us today on your little journal entry, I fully support and love and know that this work that we just did for 28 days is going to be a catalyst into that so much. Like that's just how it works. Is this dinacharya in Ayurveda? It's our daily routine, our schedule, the way we navigate and live and flow in our life. It really activates the gunas in Ayurveda, the ojas, that vital essence, that aura that we carry around with us, in our sattva, which is that pure white lightness, that monk quality that we can step into, is that sattvic essence. And I truly believe that this 28 days really will bring you to a higher level of enlightenment and awakening. And I just want to say thank you for showing up. Adam will not be, unless he wants to, he can reach out to me after this, but Adam, if you're interested in continuing with everybody, we're going to be learning more about Ayurveda and mushrooms and herbalism as we continue on this course for the next 5 months together. So if you're interested in staying with us and connected, we can chat about that afterward. But I do want to say goodbye. And if anybody would like to share anything as we end, we have a few minutes left. You may do so.
Well, just want to say thank you, Jenny, for running this for us. It's been a really amazing experience, and glad that I was able to drop in and make these changes. And also, I was roasting some vegetables last night that I didn't get to eat. I was originally thinking I'd go straight to Nectarine Grove and get a pizza, but I'm actually looking forward to having my veggies for lunch today.
Awesome. Did you not eat Nectarine Grove the whole time?
No, not as well. One time I got a veggie bowl for
Okay.
a little group gathering there.
Okay. Wow, I'm impressed. Adam was eating this restaurant, Nectarine Grove, what, like
Twice a day.
twice a day?
Sometimes lunch and dinner. I wasn't feeling like cooking some days.
Wow. Wow. Big transformation. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks so much, Adam.
Where's
You're
Nectarine Grove at? I'm gonna have to go check that place out.
It's good.
yeah, it's really good. It's here in Encinitas.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Adam. Anyone else?
Adam, thanks for always sharing with us and just being a part of this journey for sure. And I hope to see more of you or hear more of you for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Likewise.
All right. Cool. Let's all just take a nice deep breath in through the nose, sit up nice and straight, and a nice audible sigh out the mouth. Let's do that again. Breathe in through the nose, fill up all the way down the throat, into the lungs, the chest, the ribs, and the very bottom of the lungs. And as you exhale, imagine your body slowly softening and disintegrating. You can bring your hands to heart center. Dear God, dear universal being, may all of you be filled with health and happiness and vitality as you walk the path after this past 28 days. May you feel confident and empowered and just have this inner knowing of that you know how to navigate your health. You know how to listen. You know how to eat the right things and take a rest when you need and rub your body when you need to. May you be empowered and confident to know what's right for you at the right time and the wrong time. And may the ways that you nurture and care for your body, may they have a ripple effect into those around us, our family, our friends, even just the passerby. And every time we do something good for our temple, every action, every decision, may it better the environment and the earth. And again, the community and people that we're around, so we can all be free from our addictions. We can laugh more, we can dance more, we can not take life so seriously. Just enjoy this time on this planet that we have. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace to you, peace to me, peace to all. Namaste. And have a good day. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'll be connected with everyone on the chat, and we'll be directing into the next month here for our next session. So stay tuned and talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
All right, bye, everyone.
Much love.
Bye.
Hi.